Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review. But today we're not in the toy room, we are in my car. Now, many of you know I have the 2022 Hyundai Kona N, and I love this car to death. But one of the biggest problems with this car is that, I wouldn't say biggest problems, but probably most annoying problems, is that it has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. However, it's only wired. It does not have wireless CarPlay or Android Auto. So you still have to plug your device, your phone, whether it's your Apple iPhone or whatever Android device you have, you still have to plug it in via USB into the car, which can become a little bit annoying and just a little bit cumbersome. And then obviously you have a mess of wires going throughout your car, which is not ideal. But One Car Stereo has a solution for that, and they actually are the sponsor for today's video and sent this product out for me to review, and that is the AI Box Lite. Full disclaimer, like I said, they did send this out for me to review, but all these thoughts and opinions are my own. And I was actually checking out this product and was kind of interested in looking into it and purchasing it before they actually reached out and wanted to send one out to me, which is really awesome. So they have this product and they have another line of products. This is the light version. They have the standard version as well, and I think they have a couple dash cams and a whole bunch of different things on their website, which I will link down below. And if you guys are interested in purchasing this, check the link in the description. I believe you get 10% off if you use my link, which is pretty awesome. You guys get to save some money on this product. So basically what this device is, it gives you the ability to have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and also gives you the ability to stream YouTube and Netflix straight to your infotainment screen. So if you have a car, a modern car that has a wired CarPlay, that is the biggest thing. You have to have wired CarPlay already as a feature in your car for this to work. But it also gives you the ability, if you have a screen in your car, you can use that screen essentially as like a TV or a monitor. Now, I do just want to do a quick unboxing. I mean, it's pretty basic. You have the black box that says One Car Stereo, and you have the silver foil there, which is a nice touch. Everything else is pretty plain, but you do have some little tech specs right there. So going ahead to actually unboxing it, just going to take this lid off and put that to the side. You are greeted with the instructions, which I don't think we're going to need because it is pretty straightforward. And then here is the actual product itself with that if we can get that out, with that film over. So let's go ahead and just peel that. So satisfying. And then we have another one on the other side. Oh man, there's nothing more satisfying than peeling some stuff. So there you go. So you have the AI Box Lite, and I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty small, basically fits in like the palm of my hand, so it really doesn't take up that much space. And another nice feature that they have is a small, or not a small, but I guess a short USB-C cable. So you got USB-A on one end and USB-C on the other end. So that is a really nice touch. And some cars actually do have, instead of using the USB-A input, they have USB-C inputs, and that's where this little adapter comes into play. So you can use USB-A on this side, you plug that side in, and then you get basically this, that turns this in from USB-C to USB-C. So if we just go ahead and put this on the right way, there you go. So now you got USB-C on both ends, which is pretty nice that they include that. Now this product does cost, I want to say it's like $230, but I believe it's on sale right now for like $180. And then you also get 10% off if you use the link down in the description below. But yeah, setup for this is pretty simple. I've already set this up prior to filming this portion here, just so I can kind of get familiar with the interface and how everything works. But you do have this short USB cable, which we are going to plug into the car, and then you're going to plug the USB-C end into the device here. Now it does have a USB-A port on this side. I'm not entirely sure what that's for. I want to say it's probably going to be, if you're gonna update this, you can plug it into your computer and download the update straight to the device, but I'm not entirely sure what that is for. But going ahead and plugging the device in, let's go ahead and take a closer look at how this device actually works on my car. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to try and do this one-handed. I did put my sunshade up just to make it easier to kind of see everything, because it is very sunny outside. But you see I have my USB cable going directly into that spot right there, and I'm going to do this one-handed. There we go. So I just plugged the USB-C in, and now it is powering up. And then when it's all said and done, the Kona actually has the perfect little shelf right over here. We can actually just store this right in there like so, and then you have this short USB that you can just kind of tuck away there. You can actually like tie it up if you want, or however you want to do it, but you literally can just hide it in that shelf and then never have to think about it again, and still have access to your wireless charger. You don't have a bunch of wires in the way. You know, if you want to charge your phone, just go ahead and throw it on the wireless charger like so. There we go, and boom. So yeah, I mean, this is just perfect. Nice, compact, very small, having that short USB cable. I am a really big fan of this. We're gonna let that power up, and then we're going to grab our phone over here, and we're going to turn the Wi-Fi off because I don't need that right now, and turn the Bluetooth on. And then it is connecting right here to the device as well as my car, but I already have it set up. So I'm just going to click allow. And now that I hit allow, you can see now it is changing the whole user interface here. And there you go, that brings up the interface and it is connecting to my device still. So this is one issue I've kind of had with the Android. It kind of takes a second to register. I think it works better with Apple, but you know, it still works. You can see right there. There we go. So we're gonna turn that volume down. I do not have my location on my phone, but if I go ahead and flip my location on, there we go, you'll see in the background it just pulled up the map. Now obviously I do not want to show the map because that will show my location as to where I'm at, but you can see in the background a little blurry that it did pull up the map. Now if I come out of the map here, turn the location off, that in theory should stop the map from working. There we go. So now you can see Google Maps needs your location in order to work. Now if we come over here to Spotify, you can see I am listening to the Game's classic album Jesus Piece. And then if I go through my phone calls here, obviously you have the phone calls there. I'm gonna blur that out so you don't have anybody's number, but there you go, you can see how that works. And then, you know, I can go to my contacts here. You can see contacts and safety pause back soon. That's interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that was for there. Safety pause. I haven't encountered that before, but you can see just how seamlessly it works, all the contacts in my phone, and safety pause again, back soon. So that's a little interesting. Not sure what that's about. Anyways, going back over to more, you can dial a number, you can get to your voicemail, you can also do voice commands, play Just Dance music, I don't know.
Sure, asking Pandora to play some music.
Okay, so I just used Google Assist. I don't know why Just Dance music was the first thing that came to my head, but you can see how that works with the Google Assist. And it's basically wireless Android Auto, and it's all just transferring through this box here. You can see I have no wires on my phone whatsoever. So it works with your system. And then what's nice is it doesn't change anything, right? So this is the interface for the actual box, but if you just want to go back to your regular car's interface, all you have to do is hit exit right here, and it brings you right back to the car. So it doesn't actually like mod anything in your software. It's just additional software right here in your Android Auto. Now you guys will see for some reason the car registers it as Apple CarPlay, but you know, you click Apple CarPlay and it pulls up Android Auto. But if I did have an iPhone, then it would be, you know, Apple CarPlay that way. So there are some still really cool features with this. Obviously you have the whole Android Auto aspect to it, and we are connecting. There we go. So every time you back out and come back into it, it just takes a second to connect. As long as your phone is connected via Bluetooth to the device, it's just going to take a second. Okay, there we go. So it brought it back up. I don't know why. It never took that long before. So a little hiccups, I guess, but here you go. So going back to the actual homepage, the way you do that is this is an Android-based device, right? So what I mean by that is the operating system on the actual device is just run by Android. So if you click the screen, you have the little orange menu button, if you will, and you can either go back with that, or you can click the home button and it'll take you right to the screen. But if you go to, actually, we're going to go to apps and we're going to go to settings first. And I want to show you guys how you can connect the Wi-Fi. So you go to settings and you go to more settings. And like I said, this is an Android based device. So it basically just kicked me out for some reason. Back, more settings. There we go. Oh, that is weird. It keeps kicking me out. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's interesting. I haven't encountered this problem before. Just go back out and go back to the home screen. Settings, more settings. Okay, there we go. I think something with the XM radio was throwing it off, because as soon as I switched it to FM, it started working. Anyways, so go to network and internet, and then you turn your Wi-Fi on. And the caveat for this, if you want to watch YouTube or Netflix, you have to use your phone as a hotspot. Now, I guess you don't have to necessarily use your phone as a hotspot. You just have to be around somewhere that it can pick up Wi-Fi. So if you're outside of a Starbucks, if you are at an airport where you can get a good public Wi-Fi signal, you just have to have somewhere that it can pull the Wi-Fi off of. In this case, it's going to be my phone. So I'm going to use my phone as a hotspot. So I'm going to bring down the menu here, focus. There we go. So mobile hotspot right there. Click OK. And I have the mobile hotspot going. So now if I go back here, go to Wi-Fi, turn it on, use Wi-Fi, it should automatically connect because it's saved from my previous usage. So it should automatically connect here in a second. There we go, connecting, just connected. Okay, perfect. So now that we're using my phone as a hotspot, I can actually go back to the home screen and click on YouTube, and it's going to load up. Now, how quick it loads up really just comes down to your signal of where you're at. So you can see that loaded up relatively quickly. It's still trying to load the home page, but there we go. It loaded the home page right there. So we're actually going to, this is literally just like YouTube. So we're gonna go to my channel here. I think this is how we get to my channel. Nope, that's to switch my account. Oh, here we go, your channel. All right. So let it load, and boom, there we are. We literally have my channel. So we're just gonna click my video, and it's gonna buffer. Shows the thumbnail. It's still buffering though. So again, this is all, how quick it goes really depends on your Wi-Fi signal. In my case, my cell phone signal. And of course, we got an ad playing. So just let that ad run through. Still buffering right here. This is the second ad. So once this, we can skip this in a second. There we go, skip ad. And now it's buffering the actual video. And there we go. And you actually have like touch controls like you do on your cell phone. So I can literally just tap to go through it. I can also just, if I could do this right. There we go. So I can actually just skim through it like that. And again, it's still buffering because of my cell phone signal. But there you go. Turn the volume on. NECA figures, but it's primarily Gremlins, and Gremlins is also an 80s movie, so you know, why not? But then you have, so you got that playing right there, which is awesome. And this looks really good. I wouldn't say it's like super high def. I want to say it's probably playing 720p. Well, it just dropped to 480. I could definitely see that. But again, that's going to be reliant on your cell phone signal, your Wi-Fi signal, whatever you're actually using. And then you can actually go back out into full screen, as you can see I did right there. So obviously it's not going to be the like exact aspect ratio that you need, but it's nice that you can actually make it full screen. And then to actually go back, we're going to hit back right here. So you literally just have YouTube straight up in your car right now. Like, that is wild. Down to the mini player on YouTube. You can see my video still playing in the background. I just have to hit that right there. So not only do you have YouTube, but you also have Netflix, which is crazy. So go to Netflix, and obviously you have to have your account signed in or whatever, but boot that up really quickly and click Christina's profile, because this is her Netflix account, because I don't pay for Netflix, she does. And then I'm actually just gonna go to search and try and focus. There we go. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, play that, loading. And it booted right up that quickly.
I can already smell it cooking.
What's Sokka? I caught one!
So, I obviously don't want to play too much of that because I will get some copyright, but look at that. I'm watching Netflix in my car on my infotainment screen, which is just wild to me. So, this thing is really cool, and then Netflix is still playing in the mini player right over here. So I can actually just get rid of that by hitting the X, and then get rid of that. And then if you want to just like clear out everything it's doing so you don't have anything running in the background, just clear task, and now we're back at the home screen. So yeah, this thing is just awesome, man. I cannot say enough good things about this. Now it has to connect back to my phone, which again is not that big of a deal. And there it goes. So man, this is just amazing. I'm so blown away with how well this product works. To be honest, I didn't have high hopes for the YouTube and Netflix aspect of everything. I just didn't think it was going to work as good as it does. I mean, it loads up fairly quickly. Again, that's all relative to your signal of what you have, and it just dropped my signal. Actually, I think my hotspot, did I turn it off? Yeah, my hotspot just reset for some reason. Probably when I connected to the Bluetooth. So there, it just connected again. So go back over here. again, as I was saying, it's all relative. The speed's relative to your connection. So it has nothing to do with the box. It's just your Wi-Fi signal or your cell phone signal and how good it is where you are. Sometimes I find if you hit that refresh button, it does kind of help a little bit. All right, there we go. So for some reason, the home page wasn't actually like loading up, but I just searched something and it started pulling stuff right up. So a little finicky there, but I mean, it still works. And again, you have YouTube in your car. Like the full-fledged web version of YouTube is in your car, which is absolutely wild. And yes, you can actually like search things and it brings up a whole keyboard on your touchscreen in your car. Again, guys, like absolutely wild. And then to just back out, kind of hit the home right there, back out, and then again, same thing with Netflix, boot that up. And again, now you're watching movies in your car. Now, where is this useful? Let's say you're waiting to pick up somebody, or you just have some time to kill and whatever. Instead of watching, you know, on your screen and on your phone, you can now watch it on your car. And Netflix did not want to load up for some reason, so it is a little finicky. But again, I think that has to do with my actual like Wi-Fi signal coming from the hotspot on my phone and not the actual device itself, because I didn't have these issues yesterday when I was testing it out. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try clearing task and then loading up Netflix that way. It may be one of those things where you can only run like one thing at a time, or the Wi-Fi is just being finicky. So as it is connected, go back to Netflix, but you can, oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that was weird. I don't know why I did that, but now it's loading Netflix. So it's just a signal thing. I think if I was like on some actual Wi-Fi, I think it'd be a lot better. But you know, Netflix loading up in your car, and it looks a lot better like in person than it looks through the camera as far as like the quality. And that's just because it's daytime. You guys have all the reflections coming in. Like I said, I did put the sunshade up, but that's only doing so much to block out the sun in this car, even though I do have my windows tinted. But you can't really tell right now because it's South Florida and it's super sunny outside. But yeah, there you go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the wrap up. All right, you guys, so there's my review of the AI Box Lite. Now this is pretty awesome. Now there is a more deluxe version that enables you to have more than just YouTube and Netflix. It has, I think, like HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus. That one is a little bit more deluxe, a little bit bigger, and a little bit more expensive. But this one is nice and compact. I mean, YouTube and Netflix are kind of the go-tos right there, so you really can't go wrong. This is a really, really awesome device. Like I said, yes, they did send this out for me to review, but all the thoughts are my own, and I'm genuinely blown away with this. So I cannot recommend this enough. Again, check the link down in the description as well as the pinned comment for this video. If you're interested in purchasing it, you will get 10% off if you use my link, or if you just want to go straight to their website, feel free to do so, but you won't get that 10% off. So completely up to you guys either way. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. As always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.